Good evening and welcome. Family, friends, aunts and uncles, cousins, siblings, and parents. We are here today to celebrate the culmination of one educational journey and the start of a new one. As a community, we have supported and uplifted each scholar as they have explored, discovered, and uncovered their educational gifts. It is a privilege to be able to welcome the class of 2023. For those able, please stand for the 2023 St. Anthony Village High School graduating class.
Good afternoon, everybody. Once again, let's give a round of applause for our 2023 class. You know, this is my first year as principal. I have two proud moments. One was when I got the job here, and today. I'm so proud of this class. As a first-year principal, these students, you all made it easy for me. You all are very good leaders. You are very passionate, very compassionate, and show a lot of empathy. It was running student council this year. All I had to do was open doors and provide checks, and the students got it done. I was just super proud of every student here, and I really want to say that the future is bright, especially with these young men and women. So this is a really good class. And once again, I'm super proud to be your principal, and I'm proud to where the future is for you all. Thank you all for coming today, and I'm proud of you, class of 2023. At this time, if you're able, please stand for our wonderful choir as they get ready to sing the national anthem.
restless gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
At this time, we will have our valedictorian and our salutatorian to give their speeches. So Alana McGrath and Audrey McPherson, please come on up.
Hello. I've lived in St. Anthony my whole life. However, I grew up in a different community than most of those here. I was enrolled in an entirely different school system until just 4 years ago. I studied Singapore math, learned primarily Asian history, and didn't even have a real English class until I was in the 2nd grade. My story doesn't align exactly with most of those graduating with me today. And at first I thought that maybe I wouldn't make a great contender to fully represent the graduating class of 2023. That since I didn't go to elementary and middle school with the rest of these students, I wouldn't be able to feel the same emotions that this transitioning period is giving them. However, as I dove deeper into my place in this community, I realized that I am a part of this village. I am a student at St. Anthony High School, and I am graduating alongside those that share mutual love for one another, no matter how long we've known each other. Good evening, esteemed guests, faculty members, parents, and the graduating class of 2023. Today we stand on a pivotal moment in each of our lives. For each one of you, there is someone among this group that you call son, daughter, sister, brother, student, or a friend. I am filled with admiration and pride for what we have all accomplished, and excitement for what lies ahead. It isn't so often that a person can distinctly pick apart the beginnings and endings of certain phases and arcs of their life. Perhaps that is what makes graduation so unique. Every one of us, no matter if you're the one graduating or not, is experiencing a great change in our everyday lives. For students, this means no more hiding in the back of the math room's office, and no more arguing over what color folder corresponds with which subject. You won't see Tuesday video announcements and daily whiteboard affirmations on the 3rd floor anymore. For parents, many of you are spending the last few moments with a child you've invested time and effort to nurture before saying goodbye. For teachers, this day might be the last you ever see or hear from students that you've taught for years. I don't mean to make this another typical "you will miss this" speech. The truth is, I am not sad at all. In the weeks coming close to graduation, my friends would talk about it with indifference. And I'm not saying we're not excited to be here. Now that I'm here on the stage, I can feel the beaming anticipation of moldy dorms and walking in the rain to class that the rest of my classmates feel. However, we've known about this moment since the day that we were given our 2023 emails. Many people will tell you that time flies by and before you know it, you're graduating. Don't get me wrong, it's true that time feels as if it jumps and accelerates at times. However, when almost a ninth of our lives were spent isolated from others with only a choice of downstairs or upstairs to explore, time also seemed to slacken or freeze. Everyone's experiences with quarantine were different, whether you spent days playing video games, binging a 1,000-episode show, trying new hobbies, or even ignoring the pandemic. It gave you extra time to think about what to do, and where to go once the world opened up again. Now I stand here on this podium looking at the faces that have accompanied me for years. Whether or not you know what you want to do or where you want to go, the world is unfastened and ready to be explored again. As we move forward with our lives, trust that everything will eventually fall into place. However, remember that success takes effort. Pursue your passions, take risks, and reach into this newly opened world with hope and positivity. The world needs people who will challenge the status quo and who are committed to making a positive impact on the world. Fulfill yourself by pursuing your dreams with devotion, conviction, and determination. Embrace the challenges that you face, knowing that they will help shape you into the person you were meant to be. And always remember that opportunity is everywhere. You just have to put in the effort to use it and find it. I've known most of you for less than 4 years, many of you even less than that. Whether or not we know each other's last names or each other's favorite colors, we've spent some of our most influential years together. Since the end of the last school year, I've realized my place in St. Anthony. I learned that it doesn't matter if you've come from somewhere a little different from others. No matter who you are, there is somewhere that you are accepted, loved, and appreciated. And more importantly, there will always be people who want to support your dreams, fuel your aspirations, and watch you succeed. The next time we see each other, whether that be in a grocery store in a month, during a presentation in 3 years, or at a wedding in a decade, I will be proud to see who you've become. Thank you for inspiring me with your passions and intelligence. Congratulations on your hard work and dedication, and I wish you good luck on your next path of life. Goodbye and take care, class of 2023.
Wow, Audrey's super cool, isn't she? Can we give her one more round of applause? Okay, I'm kind of stalling a little bit because my heart's really racing right now, and I got the advice of like when you're nervous, like imagine the crowd in your underwear, and like that would make me so much more nervous right now. Like it's not gonna happen today, but I also thought that I would be more prepared for this moment because I think I've wanted to be the valedictorian since I knew what that word meant. I have chased this and worked for it and like dreamed about this moment for so long that it almost feels like deja vu to be here right now. The only place I really know how to start is thank you. So Mama and Dad, thank you for teaching me how to ice skate and scramble eggs and for your endless belief in me. And June and Kiefer, who are my favorite sister and my favorite brother. My senior year faculty at St. Anthony, Celine Kronbach, Melissa Appelhoff, Joe Anderson, Travis McLeod, Beth Reifus, Jason Haugen, Joan Nelson, and Peter Victorine. Thank you for inspiring me and so many others to chase every dream. Finally, a special thank you to the Kochman, Bauman, Kimmeley, Christie, and Gillard families for loving me as one of their own. So I was always excited for today, like I really wanted to do this, but at first I only knew what I didn't want to talk about. Like I never wanted to say the phrase distance learning again. Like I did not want to talk about COVID. I also didn't want to use the metaphor involving spreading your wings. I think it's a little bit corny, so sorry if you're into those, but it was not going to happen today. And while I was tempted by thinking of like a diss for the administration, because you all know that I could think of many, today is not about that for me. Like today is about celebrating, and I'm not interested in telling you something you already know. So, like many of you, I have attended St. Anthony Village School since kindergarten, and I can trace back the roots of our class to the when and the where of what grade we met and the person we all once were. At the time, while it may not have felt like it, there is a special sort of intimacy that comes with growing up with someone else, sharing the same stories, trying on haircuts and interests and identities until we found some that fit. And as we approach the end, like Audrey mentioned, I have been searching for what to mark as the beginning of this shared experience of growing up together. Was it kindergarten when we attended in half-day or full sessions and our seating chart was an unofficial carpet spot? Was it freshman orientation, put in small groups and sent on a scavenger hunt through a school that many already knew like the back of their hand, getting that email address with a 2023 on the end? Maybe it's not a specific date. Maybe it was one of those Friday eye time sessions, taping paper on our backs and writing anonymous compliments. Maybe it's our senior year, our first uninterrupted year of high school, filled with state tournament trips, congrats again, soccer, track, and cross country, hard tests, and so much laughing. Because by graduation, there's something indescribable about being able to recognize one another by the sound of their laughter. We understand in ways that we can't put in words the pieces of us that came together to be here, to be excited about what comes next. There is trust and comfort and so much pride that results of our shared experience. So I'm not going to try to find any grand words of advice to leave here today, because there is nothing I could say that we won't have to figure out at some point in our lives. We faced challenges and overcame them before. Like, look, I even managed to get this speech done in between so many rounds of Cupcake 2048. So whatever comes next will be fun and dazzling and more than okay. So thank you all. I'm really honored to be here. And with that, I'm signing off.
Tell me, where is the road I can call my own, that I left, that I lost so long ago? All these years I have wandered, oh, when will I know? There's a way, there's a road that will lead me home. After wind, after rain, when the dark is done, as I wake from a dream in the cold of day, through the air there's a calling from far away. There's a voice I can hear that will lead me home. Rise up, follow me, come away is the call. With the love in your heart as the only song, there is no such beauty as where you belong. Rise up, follow me, I will lead you home.
Great job, choir. Great job. So at this time, we will have our student address. Please come up, Joy Haddad and Ben Rocha.
Testing. Nice. Good afternoon, fellow graduates, friends and family members of them, and everybody else who's tuning in on that website / maybe TV channel thing. I'm Joey Haddad, and some of you may know me as that guy who occasionally did the morning announcements, or that one guy in theater who somehow ended up on the homecoming court. Either way, I'm standing up here right now to congratulate my peers. I want to congratulate you all for the perseverance and hard work that we put in to get where we are today. I want to congratulate you all for the memories that we've made and the great stories that we can tell in the future. And I especially want to congratulate those in Mr. Wiggins' math class who did the daily homework assignments, because that was not me. It seems cliche to talk about how COVID has affected our lives, and especially our high school careers, but it's important to recognize how far we've come after a massive setback like that. With only about 3/4 of an in-person freshman year, a year and a half of online classes, and those 2 weeks of online school last January, this was technically our only full year of in-person high school. Even though our time was cut shorter than I'm sure most of us would have liked, we still persevered and accomplished so much. Many of us here are state competitors, team captains, or are involved in a variety of different sports and activities. Some of us have stepped up to be an example for the underclassmen, and some of us are just happy to be done with high school. My point is that everybody here took a different path, but still did it. No matter what sports you played, what math class you took, or who you voted for in the most likely to fall asleep in class superlative, we are gathered here today because we did it. We're graduating. Although this event is a celebration of student achievement, I think it's only fair to praise those who helped us get here. What we've achieved wouldn't have been possible without our amazing teachers, the dedicated custodial staff, the hardworking nutrition services staff, and the administration. Through the ups and downs of our high school years, they have been there to guide and help shape us into who we are today. Whether that be a fun class you took, an interest you discovered, or a subject you just really didn't like. Teachers especially are majorly responsible for how you will feel when you eventually reminisce about the good old days. I feel pretty confident in saying that many of us had at least one teacher that we could always talk to, and that's one of the most important things for a student. I wish everybody here success in their future endeavors, and I truly hope that you feel like you made the most of your high school years. And even just the next few months, we all are going to be taking different paths, just as we did here. Stay connected to your friends, but don't forget there's a whole world in life ahead of you, just waiting to be discovered. Now, I feel that it's customary to end with a quote so I can sound wise and poetic. So, to quote the Good Luck Charlie theme song with a few words omitted, hang in there, things are crazy, but I know your future's bright. Hang in there, there's no maybe, everything turns out all right. Sure, life is up and down, but trust me, it comes back around. You're gonna love who you turn out to be. Congratulations again, and have a great rest of your life, class of 2023.
It's an honor to be able to stand here today and speak as a member of the class of 2023. St. Anthony Village High School has changed each and every one of us, being a place to grow and develop not only as students, but as people with improvement on the forefront of our minds. When you take a moment to stop and look back, you start to realize how much growth really has happened in not only these last 4 years, but our whole lives. Think about how often you cringe when you reminisce on the things your younger selves did. I'm sure we all have memories that we'd avoid thinking about if we could. I mean, I used to shove rocks in my mouth when I was a kid. Even when considering outrageous decisions like that, however, it's still important to note that we only look back on our past selves so critically because we've had the opportunity to fail over and over again. We've gradually found what hasn't worked and adjusted accordingly, gaining awareness of the world around us. This process of repeated failure is especially vital in high school, where people seem to age faster than ever before. Experiencing a lot of failure in this way can be beneficial to many due to the aforementioned growth that it supports, but it also has its unfortunate side effects. Over time, many students begin to feel as though they're not good enough since they have experienced this failure one too many times. For instance, a student who consistently gets poor grades may pass it off as their own stupidity, accepting it at face value, getting down on themselves instead of asking themselves what it may mean. Not accepting failure does not eliminate our problems. It only pushes them to the side, which allows them to weigh us down as we look the other way. That student, who may not exactly excel in their classes, can still take something from their grades, even if it's as simple as them saying, "School did not have an ideal environment for me. I want to change that in my professional career and do something different." Oftentimes, addressing failure does not mean eliminating it, but working around it. And so I ask you all, as you continue on with your lives, approach your failures head on, as well as your successes, and derive meaning from them, because it's there. Thank you.
Great job. Great job, fellas. At this time, we'll have our teacher remarks. Sarah Gustafson, would you please come on up?
Good evening, everyone. Parents, friends, and most importantly, you ridiculously awesome graduates. I am Sarah Gustafson, a teacher many of the graduates have had 3 out of their 4 years here at St. Anthony for one torturous English class after another. I feel lucky to be here today to address this class of 2023. Now, most of you guys see me as this highly intelligent fountain of knowledge. I get that. I mean, I'm never wrong. And now you're probably waiting on the edge of your seats for my laundry list of advice and guidance as you look beyond SAVHS. But, and I know many of you may find this hard to believe, I actually don't know everything. In fact, I'd like to start my commencement speech with what I don't know. Here we go. I don't know if you'll like college. You might transfer somewhere new after a semester. You might decide taking time away from school is what you actually need. I don't know if you'll get the first job you're hanging all your hopes on. Maybe that job will turn out not to be the best fit anyway. I don't know if you'll ever be as good at categories as you are right now. I don't know if you'll stay friends with the people you've known since your first days at Wilshire Park. You've all grown. You're going to continue to grow. Some people will grow with you, some will grow in other directions, and that's okay. I don't know if you'll retain the names and dates from APUSH or the difference between a coordinating and subordinating conjunction. I don't know if you'll move away or someday grace these halls as a teacher to come back and spread your infinite knowledge in the classroom. I don't know if you'll even miss it here. I mean, don't admit it yet, if you will. That's doing too much. And as Kef and Julius would tell me, it's really not that deep. Lastly, I don't know if it'll be easy. But whatever you choose to do is easy, that means anyone can do it. And if I know anything about the class of 2023, it's that you guys are capable of spectacular things. Now, because when you make an argument, you must provide a counter argument, right, AP Langers? I will also tell you a few things I do know. I know you'll make mistakes, but I also know you'll learn from them because you're brilliant humans. I know you'll slip and fall, but I also know you'll get up and start again. I know I'll save about $250 next year because no one eats as many snacks and Jolly Ranchers out of my room as you fools. I know rooms 310 and 210 will be quieter without Yared, Hans, and Kef getting Ned riled up about every topic ever in the history of life. I know the stands at sporting events will be quieter. I know my recently listened to on Spotify will no longer have random songs I've never heard of and bangers like Young Hearts Run Free. I'll always wonder if Leah Michelle can read, if mer people are real, or if Tupac is alive in Cuba somewhere. I know my new freshmen will grow up at SAVHS without the frequent should be in class visits from the scary upperclassmen who sought refuge at my desk. But now I want you to look around you, like for real. Look around you. You have family, friends. Look back at your teachers who are here to celebrate you. The final thing I want to tell you is that this place, these people, will have to learn how to adjust to being without your big personalities, your leadership, and your charisma. I don't know what path you'll take, but I do know we'll be here at home if your path gets too hard to follow or you just want to stop in and say hello. Now, for the last time ever on this Friday evening, I say to you, have a good weekend and make good choices. I love you guys. Congrats.
At this time, we will have Ben Phillips, our school board member, for his remarks.
All right, thank you all who have given wonderful, heartfelt speeches tonight. For this final speech, I'll start with my conclusion first. And this is a message to everyone watching and participating. Don't forget about us. Show of hands, how many people participated in some activity within the school district, either as a participant, parent, family member, or friend? All right, yeah. Keep your hand raised if you appreciated seeing others in attendance, catching up with people you haven't spoken to in a while, or as a participant, feeling valued or feeling seen or having others around to celebrate your good work. What are ways that you can pay this forward? Don't forget about us. As we confer you as graduates today, come back as alums and cheer on the next generation. At the annual Pops concert, for example, I truly appreciate Mr. Erickson's efforts to welcome back alums with free tickets and special recognition at the concert. I love going to US Bank Stadium to see both our boys and girls soccer teams play their hearts out in the state tournament finals, and it looks like Village Fest broke out at a stadium. This is true evidence of a true community. I'll argue with anyone that you cannot get more entertainment value than what the district can offer, whether, as it was for me, wiping away a tear while listening to the choir sing majestically at the fall concert, or watching Joe Randall hit a game-winning three-pointer with seconds remaining against Delano and seeing the crowd erupt. In many ways, you were all a part of showing us your greatness at one point during your time in this district. So please come back. Don't forget about us. As you receive your diploma, you are essentially a Husky for life. Or, if you want to be a Panda for life, especially those that did the walk around Wilshire Park today, then that is great too. So as Huskies or Pandas, again, intentionally make time to attend a game or concert in subsequent years. But not only that, volunteer on a committee to support your teachers or students. Donate. Run for school board if you did or did not like your experience here. Become a teacher. Or at the very least, intentionally stay in touch with each other and support each other, even those beyond your social group. I graduated during a time when MTV still played music videos, and this past Saturday, I bumped into a classmate of mine that I had not seen since graduation umpteen years ago. This is a person that I became friends with in the first or second grade. It was great and sad to see them that day, and I wish I had stayed in touch with them more. This example might happen more than you realize, and I realize I am speaking as a person that chairs my class reunion committee. So as you look amongst your classmates today, remember, don't forget about us. So in conclusion, as you go through life's journeys, don't forget about us. As you move on with a career and perhaps a family of your own, don't forget about us. As you ponder your formative years, reminisce about good times or bad, just remember, don't forget about us, because we won't forget about you. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
At this time, we will introduce our class of 2023. We'll have Ms. Barrett and Ms. Edwards come up and introduce the names of the students.
Anna Abel.
Brendan Adolfson.
Wafa Asalahi.
Lami Andea.
Siadinex Asambang.
Hans Asare.
Lobsang Ashutsang.
Samuel Ballett.
Annie Bauman.
Alexander Bjork.
Ernest Blake.
Jeffrey Blake.
Polly Bogle Casper.
Greta Bortscheller.
Eva Bovey.
Gabrielle Brixson.
Daryl Deshawn Brox II.
Eileen Cardona.
Lainey Cardona.
Jonathan Gonzalez Negron.
Andrew Sicoli.
Gustavo Cedillo Benitez.
Miranda Chance.
Jonathan Chassi Maia.
Charlie Christie.
Caden Klein.
Elijah Connolly.
Henry Corneliuson.
Lillian Delabar.
Ethan Dixon.
Seton Dolkar.
Sonim Dorji.
Miles Evans.
Eleanor Fagerly. Elsa Freeman.
Katie Frigstead.
Hannah Gallaty.
Combe Gade.
Bryce Gibb.
Lauren Gibb.
Liam Gillard.
Greta Glishinsky.
Sullivan Gould.
Joseph Haddad.
Nadim Hadjixaros.
Oliver Hall.
Coleman Halstead.
Sierra Halverson.
Jalen Hansen.
Maya Hanson.
Caden Hauser.
Dominic Hawkins.
Samuel Heath.
Sina Hefty.
Shyla Hororic.
Iman Hussein.
Anna Isaacson.
Charles Ieha.
Mudit Ja.
Dejayla Jones.
Valeria Juarez Lopez.
Violet Kochman.
Calvin Callio.
Jamar Kamal.
James Kaiser.
Tenzin Kelsang.
Aaron Kempenick.
Danae Kerber.
Thomas Klasgus.
Justin Klein.
Gavin Kaczynski.
Alexandra Korba.
Jacob Krieger.
William Lipinski.
Gabriella Larson.
Mara Larson.
Ava Lebrec.
Nathan Lucas.
Matthias Lundgren.
Audrey McPherson.
Lillian Marquette.
Keflin Martin.
Jaden Marty.
Rola Matar.
Aiden McCallum.
Grace McCleary.
Rachel McDonough.
Alana McGrath.
Lauren Metcalf.
Ashley Millette.
Julius Mims.
David Moen.
Mohammed Mohammed. Justice Mwandu. May Nearing.
Theodore Newman.
Simon Nickel Felton.
Caleb Nemi.
Gavin Nye.
Haley Olson.
Kobe Oriana.
Tenzin Pema.
Kayla Perkins.
Teresa Peters.
Elena Peterson.
Natalie Peterson.
Tu Pham.
Edward Picone.
Carter Pitt.
Cohen Poole.
Logan Poole.
Kaisa Posusta.
Kimberly Price.
Ashton Ray.
Joseph Randall.
Grant Ravendall.
Nicholas Raymond.
Isaac Rivera Mena.
Caden Rochquich.
Benjamin Rocha. Aislinn Saravia.
Ivan Sarihara.
D'Angelo Scouten.
Maxwell Scholes.
Patrick Scott.
Sadiq Shire.
Jasenia Sinchi.
Jacob Singer.
Jaden Skinner.
Josephine Scrivseth.
Samantha Sobel.
Yared Solomon.
Elise Springman.
Brianna Stanky.
Sophia Stendal.
Rosemary Stoneberg.
Haven Sir.
Andrea Sahun.
Melina Tapia.
Yanina Temple.
Faith Thompson. Ava Tremblay.
Teresa Trong.
Seiya Tsukamoto.
Kira Turner.
Rosemary Tui.
Violet Erdahl. Grace Vetter.
Trace Wozniak.
Jameson Williams.
Marcel Williams Allen.
Audrey Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
Sincere Wortham.
A little off script, but if you lost a key, it's up here. It's a Mercury. So just letting you know, it's going to be right here by the diplomas. Grab one too. Okay. Hello, everyone. I wish you all could be the superintendent sometimes, because earlier this morning I was over at Wilshire Park and I got to see parents and guardians dropping off their kindergartners with big hugs and little tears for the 5th graders moving into 6th grade. And then tonight I get to see all of you and all of your families and the hugs and the love. It's just a beautiful thing. So I just wish you could see that sometimes. I have some official duty here, and that officialness is I get to tell the board that you all have met the requirements of graduation. It's a little formal, but it's pretty wonderful. So, it is my privilege to present the class of 2023 to the St. Anthony New Brighton School Board. Would the members of the class of 2023 please stand? Members of the St. Anthony New Brighton School Board, the members of this class have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation from this school. As set forth by the Minnesota Department of Education and the St. Anthony New Brighton School District 282, in recognition of this achievement, they are entitled to their diplomas as graduates of St. Anthony Village High School. Congratulations, seniors. You have graduated. Throw them.
Wortham.